Because Facebook is so closely involved in my trafficking and all the attempt, so many of the attempts that have been made against me, and because people are desperate to delete me from Cyberland as well as this land. Facebook ends up having a lot to do with the particular genocide that I'm living through, and on this whole like me being human trafficked thing. And oftentimes it's been a pattern the people behind this have, to do something either like to my account or to steal my devices um, right before attempts are made against me. They'll do something to mess with my Facebook, or they'll do something to have my phone stolen or have me locked out of my accounts, or they'll report something that I did on my Facebook page that like wasn't even anything, and then Facebook will be like, "Oh, well, somebody reported this thing, so we have to shut you down until we can properly evaluate this situation and decide whether or not we even want you here." So it's just like this goofy shit that they'll do, and they'll try to hurry up and shut the Facebook page down before whatever they're trying to do, or right when they're trying to do it, or whatever. And then they'll hope that I don't regain access to those accounts because they let some of the bad guys take access over those previous accounts that I made that no one on my list knows that I don't have access to anymore. So whoever is able to steal my phones, take over my accounts, impersonate me online, interact with people, and I'm assuming even ask them for money or get money from them or whatever. I've also heard that from YouTube videos. I heard that they are allowed to impersonate me and to take money from people to the point that guys were so upset that they thought that I'd ripped them off that they paid to have me hunted down. And then when whoever would meet me, they would realize that there was no way that I could have been the person who did whatever online and ripped these people off, however. But a lot of people have used my profiles that they've taken access over of online to do lots of things that could potentially get somebody killed, or hurt really bad, or put in prison. And I see law enforcement and the feds being behind that rather than doing anything to solve it. And I don't just mean just all the feds just being stupid and being behind that. No. My family members and ex-boyfriends and people who were in my situation who were criminal offenders were hired into and by the government to become federal agents to work against me because they were already working against me. So now they get paid to do the same horrendous criminal activity that they were allowed to get away with to begin with. It's absolutely disgusting. And at this point, after it going on for all this time, it's gone way past being any kind of like human rights thing. This is extreme. So yeah, I mentioned Mark Zuckerberg, and other YouTubers did as well just a couple few days ago. She was saying that, some of the bad guys and gals are going directly to Mark Zuckerberg again to ask him for permission to, for the financial help to do these horrendous things to me. And The war against my children and I and our exploitation and torture and everything has been fully funded by people like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, the United States government and army. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. They're able to work together to get money from Mark Zuckerberg to pay, to bribe, and to pay for energy weapons. Sorry, to hit civilians with. Yeah. And the back of my head is itchy too, and it hurts really bad. It's this deep and horrible soreness, and it's just itch, 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 itch. And I swear it's like they are able to do something to that Neuralink device to get it to irritate everything around it, which is horrible. I mean, it's connected into my fucking brain, and they're able to do something with it to make it fucking irritate all of the flesh around it. It's just irritating. I have to literally today get myself to stop clawing and scratching at it, because I've actually seen a video where a guy scratched and clawed at his head so much that he clawed all the way into his fucking skull to the device, to the implant that was in there. And people were able to record into that dude's brain and see that implant in his brain that he had gotten down into. It's fucking crazy shit, dude. And that was a homeless person who no one would care about, who was giving himself brain damage, or that there was something in his skull, in his brain, that was literally irritating him to the point that he scratched all the way through his brain and to the device. It's not a joke. There's a video of that shit on Reddit. You can tell me that that's fake all that you want, but I just had to get myself to stop clawing at the back of my head, because it's going to get sore and come open if I don't stop. And that's the device that Elon and Donald Trump and everybody, I guess, decided that everyone should have. They all want you to be clawing and scratching at the back of your head to try to get to a device that you cannot fucking see and get to, because it's between your whatever and up under your... But someone could pull it out. It isn't underneath the skull the way that they... Like, it is underneath the skull, but I believe that you can actually get to the device without entering the skull, which means that for some of us, this device could be removed without cutting open the skull. You know, and if it comes to post-apocalyptic settings, that's exactly what is going to happen. No one's going to care anymore about performing surgeries without licenses or anything like that. When it comes to the apocalypse that you guys have planned, for the war that you guys have planned here, all bets are off. You're not going to be able to get people to follow your rules and laws the way that you have up until now. Especially after you've treated them all so poorly this entire time and enslaved so many civilians, and you've created so much deliberate stress and distrust between the government and the civilian population. And you've done so ruthlessly and with all cruelty and malice. And it's all part of a ruthless, disgusting setup. And I definitely don't appreciate it. I don't think that any government should inherently just be evil and target their civilians. And that is the nation that I live in right now. It's very horrible. I'm literally laying in bed right now, like I can barely even get up and move around. Like, my body and my life, my mind, my spirit, everything is so worn out. And I don't have any time to recover or to be restored from anything that's happened. It is a miracle that I'm even in a hotel room right now, that I'm laying here in a bed, that I'm able to like just talk to you laying here chilling, because it usually takes so much effort for me to just even turn this on and talk to you guys. Like, so anyways, I got kicked off of Facebook for a reason they could not give me. They could not show me why. They just claimed that it was due to a comment or a post, which is not giving me the reason why still. Because, like, was it a comment or was it a post? Do you even know why you've suspended my account? Because I don't think that you do. And for whatever reason that you want to pretend that you gave to suspend my account, I hope that you can prove that in Supreme Court, like in Congress, before everyone. I hope that you can prove to them that you're not bullying and harassing me, and that you're not human trafficking me, and that you haven't been trying to force me into prostitution and sex trafficking this entire time. Go ahead and prove to me that you're not using my Facebook page to allow my stalkers to stalk and traffic and monitor me, to set me up with traffickers. Go ahead and try to prove to Congress that this Facebook shit is safe. Go ahead. Yeah. The people who have access to my account, they make sure that they decide the password for my account. I don't decide the password for my account. They do. Facebook has it set up that way. Yeah, they do. They have it set up so that anyone can log into your Facebook account and simply delete their login information, so that you never know that they're logging in. You don't have to get any notifications on your email, because if they're in your Facebook, it's because they have your email account. They have your email address, and even if you change your email password, they'll hack into it, because they are the government. It's very easy for them. They don't even have to hack into it if they have your phone mirrored, and if they're watching every move that you make. They don't have to hack into it because they have something called keystroke memory. They have access to every key that you push on your phone, so they would know what your passwords are to be able to break into any account that they want. Also, if you have something that you can only get into biometrically,